ダイヤモンド&シルクの番組で、エヴァ氏は検察側が法廷に提出した書類に表示された詐欺額を簡単に計算しました。結果として政府が一つの項目を重複して計算し、合計額にミスがあったことが分かり、検察側は SEC に凍結された資金額を郭文貴氏の詐欺金額として列挙しました。投資金が不正流用されていないので、彼らの起訴が矛盾しています。それ以外も多くの間違いがあり、すべてはデタラメです。詳しくは VTR をご覧ください。
So what happened is they argued against Miles Guo's bail, but the judge that day on April 4th, she said, I'm going to think about your arguments and I will make a written order later. But guess what? That's April 4th and today is April 13th. Okay, 9 days has passed. We have not heard a decision yet. There's no written decision, but the government has since, the prosecutor's team has since submitted more documents. And one of the documents, they listed all the assets the government has already seized. Presumably, those are the fraud, the amounts that Miles Guo embezzled in their complaint, their original complaint laid out on March 15th. So this document basically listed all the assets. If you add them up, it's about 633 million. Actually, the total is 719, but the government did not do their job. They duplicate one entries. So if you exclude the duplicate, then you get 333 million. But just do a math with me, okay? So this is 333 million plus the SEC said, the Miles Guo has embezzled another 539 million, which is the money is not with Miles Guo but with SEC the whole time. So if you're adding these two numbers together, it's 1.17 billion. But in their complaint, in the complaint laid out by the DOJ, they said Miles Guo had defrauded 1.14 billion, so 1 billion. They rounded up to 1 billion. Okay, but in the same complaint, very absurd, said Miles Guo misappropriate the fund and purchase himself, using this money of the investor, purchase himself a 26.5 million mansion in New Jersey, and then used another 13 million to renovate this mansion. Guess what? So if you're adding the number in the list of in the list that the government just submitted to the court that they seized, it's 1.14. Okay, 1.17. So you were expecting a shortfall of 39 million, right? If Miles Guo indeed misappropriate the money and purchased himself using the money, buying mansion and renovation, you would see 39 million, disappeared out of the total. But no, it didn't. So the documents that the government since April 4th they submitted listed every asset they seized last year, and adding them together, it's 1.17. So that's the absurdity. So the money has not been misappropriated. Very contrary to what they say in the complaint. So this is everybody can go to the docket, and this is not hard to follow. It's so easy. You just have to do the math, the basic math, and they're lying.
So technically, the government is the one that killed its own.
Yeah.
They killed their own self with showing this stuff, but come to find out, they had it wrong.
Exactly. They started lying, and they tried to cover the lies with more lies, and it's very, very difficult for them to not slip, to not making mistakes. And that's why I say the absurdity is just increased tenfold, and people can take a look. This is laughable. They just make a fool of.